My name's Matt Garret. I'm a 2015 graduate of the University of Akron. I play in the area. I have a couple of gigs that I play with some area R&B groups. I came up in Akron Public Schools and I played trumpet in the band in 5th grade. I got in with the guys at Akron U and was taking some lessons, and then I decided to go there and got my bachelor's there in jazz studies. So I mean, it's been a part of my life since I was 10 years old, really. So my process always starts with listening. Above all else, I tell my students that if you're not listening to music, you're kind of missing the point. So a lot of it is intense listening for fun, just keeping it on in the car, at home, washing dishes, whatever. So my process starts with that, and then these days, I mean, there's rigorous practice just involved in keeping the trumpet working, but there's also, I do a lot of writing and transcribing of music that I hear on records. So it's really a lifestyle more so than it is like a 9-to-5 sort of situation. It's just I'm always constantly looking for the next thing. But it becomes easy if you love it. It's an easy thing to wake up in the morning and practice and want to get better at it. But trumpet specifically, I mean, I love the evolution of the instrument. Going back, Louis Armstrong, very beginning, Roy Eldridge, the bop tradition. You got Miles, Dizzy. Would love listening to Clifford Brown, Freddie Hubbard, Tom Harrell, those guys. I mean, just all through the 20th century, there was so much to be heard on that instrument. So I really loved studying the evolution and transcribing solos from those guys. It's the reason we all do what we do. It's there's nothing like getting in front of an audience and, number one, showcasing all the hard work that you've done as a musician and putting a band together. And it's not easy to get 10 guys in a room together to play your music. But probably the biggest benefit to me is connecting with somebody, even if it's one person in the audience. If they come up to you after the show, they say that was really moving. I really loved that one song, or I loved that one line that you played, or whatever it was. Like I think music, not to exclude other art forms, but music is really an unparalleled avenue to connecting people. So that's really that's the payoff. With trumpet, I mean, it's not quite like guitar or piano where you can play many notes at once and realize harmony. And also with those instruments, it's also possible to have your voice free to sing. I enjoy putting a group together like this and having the creative power to sort of figure out who plays what and work with texture and dynamics and all that. So not only is it something I think, trumpet is, it's down the line in priorities if you're going to put a band together. You need bass, you need some sort of chordal instrument, again, guitar, piano, probably a drummer or something like that. So, the smallest group you're often going to see a trumpet player or a sax player, and it's going to be a quartet, quintet setting. But I really love arranging for larger groups. So it's interesting. It's definitely it's endlessly fascinating.